Hi, I'm Brittany Montez, and this is the Orlando Health News Review for May 30th. Recently, Orlando Health Central Hospital hosted a daVinci Day open house where 150 local students learned about the daVinci robotic surgery technology and were even able to try their hand at surgery.
To me, it's a fascinating piece of equipment. We can do most of the surgeries that we were doing laparoscopically or open, but much more accurately. It allows all of the surgeons doing these different procedures, whether it's gynecology, urology, general surgery, colorectal surgery, to now do most of these procedures minimally invasive. So I think it's a huge benefit.
Next, did you know there are about 7,500 designated parking spaces on the downtown campus, and that the C deck alone has 2,200 parking spaces? That's why safety and security in the C deck is a top priority. We went on a ride-along with the Orlando Health security team to see what efforts are underway to remind team members to use caution and care when driving in the parking garages.
If you see something, say something. Even if you're not sure, what the outcome going to be, that's one of the most important things, and we are investigated. We were investigated just like that.
We have issues with people driving too fast. We try to combat them with the signs that help point out how fast you're going, and we also run a radar, which will show how fast you're going. We absolutely do not want to write team members tickets, not even warning tickets. We want everybody to drive 9 miles an hour in the parking garage. You have to pay 100% of your attention while you're in a parking garage.
Next, for nearly a year, team members on the 11LP unit at Orlando Health UF Health Cancer Center have been working on an environmentally friendly art project, saving the earth from one medication bottle cap at a time. The team has been working on an art project with colorful medication caps removed from the bottles when administering IV medications. Inspired by the idea from a nursing assistant, nurses have been patiently collecting the caps over the past year and glued the caps to a canvas in a design of sun, sea, and turtles.
What do we love about this project? That it's an upcycling project. So all of these little caps, they would end up in trash, and they become this radiant masterpiece that everybody got to participate. All of the nurses got to collect all these caps, and even if they were not part of the actual arts and crafts date, they were part of this project because they collected the caps. So the ownership and the whole team building aspect of this project is just wonderful.
It's wonderful for us all to get together, much more relaxed environment, get to know each other. So I think it was a great idea and a great experience, and we're going to do it again.
And finally, let's see who exceeded expectations to put promise in action.
It was regular day at the team member center when a flustered and emotional lady was walking up. She said, "Can you please help me?" She told me that her husband had been airlifted to ORMC and she needed to get there as soon as possible.
So you and this woman left the team member center together and she followed you in her car to ORMC. What inspired you to take action?
At my orientation, we had a guest speaker talk about going 5 to 10 minutes out of your way to make an impact on someone's life. What better way to serve and help this lady in a desperate time of need? On our way to ORMC, I kept looking in my rearview mirror and I could tell that in her car she was taking deep breaths. And I could honestly tell that she was scared, she was nervous, she didn't know what to expect. So when we got to ORMC, I comforted her, I reassured her, I let her know that I was here for her and that, she wasn't alone. Looking back at the situation gives me a sense of pride knowing that I can work at Orlando Health and do what I do every single day. I may not be clinical, but I know that I can still help and make a difference.
No matter what our role is at Orlando Health, we're all empowered to take action to make a difference. This is how you put promise in action.
That's it for today's edition of the Orlando Health News Review. Thank you for making Orlando Health the best hospital possible. See you next week.